Hi, friends. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Today, last week and the last few weeks, we have been doing multiplication, but now we will be doing some division. So we're going to use Zern to help us with division. This is something I like to use because hopefully you have access at home and you can get on Zern and it'll help you understand a lot. So let's use this video. We're going to be doing some division with leftovers, with remainders.
What's up, number ninja? Let's zern.
Okay, guys, look at this.
Let's solve this word problem. First, read the problem.
Okay, guys, there are 12 students in PE class separated into 4 teams. How many students are in each team? Now, when we look at this problem, what we need to understand is that we are going to, let me go back. We are going to do 12 divided by 4. How do I know that? Well, it tells me I have 12 students total, and I need to put them into 4 teams. What I'm going to try to figure out is how do I get them into 4 separate teams? But remember, it has to be an equal number. So how many students are in each team? I'm going to use division. So there are 12 students in PE class separated into 4 teams. How many students are on each team? I'm going to draw an array. An array is my picture kind of to represent the problem. So now look, I need 4 teams. Let's see. How's it looking? Am I going to have 4 teams? Uh-oh, I want that off. There we go. Now, as I separated this, I had 12 and I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do I have 4 teams? How many do I have in each team? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 people in each team. It's saying I did it wrong. Let's look again. Do you think it wants me to go the other way? Now, these are the things about using, I think it wants me to go this way. So let's erase it all. You know what? What's funny is that this is a good lesson, and sometimes how we're using technology, and I know Miss Everett knows what's 12 times 12 divided by 4. But then when I put it in there, it wouldn't let me do it. So let's see if it lets me do it this way. Let's hope. You think it's the way I did it? Let's see what it says. There, it's just the way I did it. You never know. So now it says I did a great job, and all I did was do it the other way. And I have 4 teams. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 of 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 teams of 3. Let's do the next.
Lucas, show us what you drew.
There are 12 students in the class, and they are split into 4 teams. My array has 4 columns, 1 for each team, where each circle is 1 student. I kept adding circles until I had 12. I circled each group.
Nice.
Is that what I did? Sure. All right. There are 12 students in PE class separated into 4 teams. How many students are in each team? Now we're going to write a division equation that represents the problem. Remember what Miss Everett said? I said we are dividing 12 times what? 4. And we don't want to put that there. Times 4. And our quotient, which is our answer, is what? 1, 2, 3. 3. Great job. All right, now it says it's still asking me how many students are on each team. There are how many? The students on each team would be our answer. Okay, so 12 divided by 4 equals what? 3. there are 3 students on each team.
My division expression is 12 divided by 4. The quotient is 3, so there are 3 students on each team, just like in the array.
Awesome. How can you check your division?
Okay, guys, think, how would I check my division? So it says, let's check our work by skip counting 3 4 times. So 3, what comes after 3 when we skip count? 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Did we get to 12? We certainly did. Do we get our total 12 when we skip count it? Did we get it? Yes, we did. Okay, we found that there are 3 students on each team. And this problem, does the quotient tell us the number of groups or the size of the group? Let's think about it. There's 3 students on each team. Is that the number of groups or the size of the groups? Well, the number of the groups, it told us in the problem, was there were 4 teams, and that would be the groups. But we had to find the size of the group. And we found out there was 3 in each group.
I can count by 3 4 times to check my answer. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Correct. We can also multiply 4 times 3 to get 12. Does the quotient of 12 divided by 4 tell us the size of the group or the number of groups?
The size of the group.
Right on. Let's revise the story. There are 12 students in PE class, but now 3 students are needed on each team. How many teams can be made?
Okay, friends, this time there are 12 students, but now 3 students are needed on each team. How many teams can be made? Now we know how many students need to be on each team, which means what do we need to find? Because we now know the size of the group. We are now looking for the number of the group. That's what we need to find now. How many groups will we have? So we need to write a division problem to represent what that problem is asking us. So that problem is saying to us is 12 divided by 3. Uh-oh. Miss Everett's going to make a mess of this. 3. No, it doesn't want to go. Here we go. 3. Yep. That's what that word problem now represents. Now, how many teams of 3 students can be made with 12 students? Now look at this. We have the team of 3 students. How many groups can be made? 4. Look at that. 1 group, 2 group, 3 groups, 4 groups. So 4 teams of 3 students can be made with 12 students. What does the quotient represent in this problem? 4 teams or 4 students on each team? Remember, we need 3 students. So it wouldn't represent 4 students on each team. It represents 4 teams.
The array is the same, but the new division equation is 12 divided by 3 equals 4. There are 4 teams of 3 students.
Love it. We can use the same array to find either the group size or the number of groups. Let's change the story again. Now,
okay, we're not going to change the story yet. We're going to come back next time to change the story because then we're going to start to deal with remainders. But what you need to understand about this is that if I switch it and say I wanted 4 teams, or I could say I want 3 students, and I was still going to use the same,
the number of groups.
Oh,
Let's change the story again.
Let me just pause it. I was still going to use the same array. I was still going to take my 12 and I was going to say 3 students and circle it and come up with 4 groups. Or if I have 4 groups, if it told me I had 4 groups and I needed 3 students, I would just circle my 3 students. It's still 4 times 3 equals 12. Okay. Now, I mean, it's 4 times 3 equals 12, but it's 12 divided by 4 equals 3, or 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Now, what you should do is try several problems, and Ms. Everett's just going to say them, and you can write them down. You can do 15 divided by 3. You can do 21 divided by 7, and 18 divided by 6, and see what you come up. You tell me what your dividend is going to, your quotient is going to be, okay? The quotient being the answer, okay? And I will see you next time. Don't forget to do your problems, okay? See you next time.